A small apartment doesn't usually feel small because of its square footage. It feels small because too many things are asking the room to work around them. A chair blocks the path to the kitchen. A counter works only after you move 5 things. A closet can be full, yet getting dressed still feels harder than it should. The problem isn't always ownership. Sometimes, the space is simply doing too many jobs. A useful Japanese-inspired way to think about a small home is this: space, flow, reset. Space is what you choose not to fill. Flow is how easily daily life moves through the home. And reset is how easily the home returns to order. Let's start with space. Rule 1. Treat empty space as something you own. When we buy furniture, we notice what it gives us. A bigger table gives us more surface. A cabinet gives us more storage. Another chair gives us more seating. But every object also takes something. Floor space, visual space, movement, sometimes light. So before adding something, don't just ask, "Can it fit?" Ask, "What disappears if I put it here?" Maybe nothing important, but maybe you lose the easiest path through the room, or the open corner that makes it feel calmer. The Japanese-inspired idea here is simple. Space itself has a function. Empty space isn't unfinished space. That open area can be doing real work. Sometimes, it is the feature. Rule 2. Protect the floor before you organize the shelves. A room can have organized shelves and still feel crowded. The floor often tells you why. An extra stool, a basket beside the sofa, a small cabinet beside another cabinet, a lamp where your feet naturally want to go. None of these objects is terrible. Together, they start charging rent. So treat the floor as a layout problem. Check the path from the entrance to the living area, the path to the kitchen, the space around the bed, the place where you stand to get dressed. If your body has to curve around furniture every day, the layout is asking too much from you. This rule is about circulation. Does the floor let you move naturally? A small home feels larger when movement is simple. Rule 3. Give every zone one primary job. Small apartments become confusing when every area tries to do everything. The dining table becomes an office, a mail station, a charging station, a storage shelf, and, occasionally, a place to eat. The bedroom chair becomes a wardrobe with legs. The kitchen counter becomes a museum of appliances. Instead, give each zone one primary job. The table is mainly for eating. The desk is mainly for focused work. The entryway is mainly for arriving and leaving. A small apartment should be flexible, not permanently overloaded. A zone can change jobs. It just shouldn't be doing 5 of them at the same time. Rule 4. Let storage follow use. Some clutter is simply badly placed storage. Keys stay on the kitchen counter because the key tray is somewhere else. Clothes collect on the chair because the laundry basket is across the room. Instead of asking, "Where should this object live?" ask, "Where do I naturally use it, remove it, or put it down?" Then store it close to that point. If you remove your watch near the bed, give it a place there. If you open packages by the entrance, keep the cutter there. This rule is about location. Later, we'll deal with how easy an object should be to reach. Good storage reduces decisions. Rule 5. Use vertical space without turning the walls into storage. Vertical storage is useful in a small apartment, but efficiency can become visual overload. A shelf above a desk can work beautifully. 6 shelves, filled edge to edge, can make the wall feel like it is slowly approaching you. So use height strategically. Store upward when it genuinely frees the floor. But leave some wall visible. Leave some shelf space open. Let the eye stop somewhere. This is another Japanese-inspired idea worth borrowing. Not every empty surface needs to be completed. The goal is not maximum storage density. Otherwise, every apartment eventually becomes a warehouse with better lighting. Use vertical space to create breathing room below, not to fill every remaining surface above. Now shift from space to movement. The Japanese-inspired lens here is practical. How naturally does the home support your everyday actions? You come home. You put things down. You change clothes. You cook. You work. You rest. A good small apartment supports that sequence. A frustrating one interrupts it. Rule 6. Design the entryway as a buffer. The entrance is small, but it controls a surprising amount of chaos. Shoes arrive there. Keys, bags, jackets, packages, receipts you are apparently going to deal with later. If those things have no landing place, they migrate, first to a chair, then to the table, and somehow the whole apartment feels messy. So create a small buffer, a place for the shoes you actually wear, one hook or one small area for the current bag, a tray for keys and daily carry. Not a storage warehouse, just enough to stop outside clutter from traveling deeper into the home. Rule 7. Remove one friction point from every daily routine. This is different from clearing the floor. Now, we're watching behavior. Choose one routine: getting ready for work, making coffee, doing laundry. Then, notice where you stop, where you reach too far. Move something aside. Walk back across the room. Open 2 doors just to reach one object. That tiny friction is useful information. Fix one repeated annoyance. Move the bin. Change the hook. Relocate the laundry basket. Clear the drawer that catches every morning. This rule is about workflow, not appearance. Removing one friction point can improve the apartment more than buying another organizer. Rule 8. Keep daily objects easier to reach than occasional ones. Now we move from location to access. Rule 4 asked where an object should live. This rule asks how easy it should be to reach. Storage should reflect frequency, but many homes are organized according to where something happened to fit. A rarely used serving bowl sits at eye level. Everyday coffee tools are behind it. Winter items occupy the easiest shelf in summer. Put high-frequency objects in the easiest positions: eye level, waist level, near the front. Occasional items can go higher, lower, or deeper. The Japanese-inspired principle is practical. Repeated actions should require as little unnecessary effort as possible. Convenience shapes behavior. Make the useful behavior easier. Now the final part. Reset. A calm home is not a home that never gets messy. It is a home that can recover easily. And in a small apartment, a few misplaced objects can change the feeling of the entire room. Rule 9. Every room should have a fast reset. Imagine you have 10 minutes before someone comes over. Not an important guest, just someone important enough that you suddenly notice your apartment. What would you have to do? Put the shoes away, clear the table, fold one blanket, wash 2 cups, return a few things. Good. But if clearing the counter requires reorganizing 3 cupboards first, the system is too fragile. A good small apartment has an obvious default state. You know where things return. Surfaces clear quickly, the floor opens up again. The Japanese-inspired reset idea is simple. Order should be easy to restore, not exhausting to preserve. Design for recovery, not perfection. Rule 10. Never fill storage to 100%. This may be the most useful rule in the whole video. A full drawer is not organized. It is a future argument. If every cabinet is packed, every new object creates a problem. You buy one shirt. Something has to move. You receive one package. The shelf is full. You bring home groceries. The kitchen becomes a puzzle. Leave capacity. A little space in the wardrobe. A little room in the cabinet. A little empty surface. Not because empty space is sacred, because real life keeps arriving. Your home needs somewhere to absorb it. That small margin makes the entire apartment easier to maintain. So, if your apartment feels too small, I wouldn't start by buying better storage, and I wouldn't immediately start throwing things away either. Walk through the space and ask 3 questions. Where have I filled space that would be more useful empty? Where does the layout interrupt the way I naturally move? And how difficult is this room to reset after a normal day? That gives you the whole system. Space. Flow. Reset. You don't need a traditional Japanese home to use these ideas. You don't need tatami floors. You don't need an empty room with one perfectly placed vase. You need a home that works with you instead of constantly asking you to work around it. So tonight, choose one area. Not the whole apartment. Maybe the entryway, your desk, or the space beside your bed. Clear the path. Give the zone one primary job. Move the things you use most closer to where you use them, and leave a little more room than you think you need. Then stop. Because keeping a small apartment calm is one problem. Keeping it that way when you're tired, busy, and absolutely not interested in cleaning is another. In the next video, I'll show you the 10-minute reset I'd use for exactly that.